Hey guys, you want to say hi?
Hi.
If you don't know, my name is Abigail. This is my little brother Daniel.
Hi.
A few of my subscribers know him just from me talking about him, but he wouldn't be in today's video. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Daniel show you what he got with some of his birthday money, and then I'll come back to how today went. So you want to tell him?
I turned 11 on the 24th was Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and I got $45. I got a couple of dollars left. But this is the packaging of it, and it was $9.99
At Ross.
Yes, at Ross. And when you open it, there's a SpongeBob on it.
You want to show him the back?
And this is the back.
I like how it has Mr. Krabs on it.
Yes, and this is what it looks like in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But not just that, but I put my money in it. So I got my money in it. So you got big stash of cash in there, but that's my new wallet. That's the only thing I got today because this was kind of expensive. If you're saying, no, that's not very expensive. Well, it was pretty much to me, so yeah.
Yeah, he got one thing and then he's going to save the rest of his money, right?
Yes, and then tomorrow, I don't know when I'm going to wake up in the morning, but Saturday, tomorrow, because today's Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. So Mom surprisingly is going to let me to go to Walmart and spend a little bit more of my money.
Yeah, we went to Ross today because Daniel had a birthday a couple weeks ago, and that's where he chose to spend his money. He was also wanting to go to Walmart, so we decided Ross today and Walmart tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, because Mom is a deep sleeper.
So I'm going to kind of talk about my long day. Today was super long and also very frustrating. For those of you that follow my channel, for my health updates, I was supposed to go for get a blood draw, or get some blood taken, because they wanted to check my blood, because I get my feeding tube on Wednesday, and the doctor just wanted to make sure all my vitamins and stuff are good, because a few months ago I had an iron infusion, or I had a few of them, and then we took a break from them for a while, and then we wanted to recheck on how all my vitamins are doing. Well, I got up at around 7 o'clock this morning because in my mind I was going to get my blood taken after my little brother was dropped off at school. So I get up extra early and all that, did my thing, and turns out that we call the place and they're like, we don't have your paperwork, and if they don't have your paperwork, you can't get your blood drawn or whatever. And so we were like, well, okay, maybe it will be there later today. So I went ahead and took my morning meds, drank some water. The only thing that I couldn't have with this specific blood draw was I wasn't supposed to eat, which is normally not a big deal, but I did want to have a V8 drink, which is basically a fruit drink, a fruit juice that has energy in it, and I wasn't supposed to drink something like that before my blood draw. So we finally get the call that they have my paperwork, and so we're like, okay, great, I'm gonna get this done. Me and my dad head to the place where they do all that stuff, and there is only Well, at first there wasn't anybody there at the office. And then this car drives up that it looks like somebody that works there. And so we're like, oh, good, they're here. We could go in or whatever. The person goes in and turns the lights on, never unlocks the door. Me and my dad are sitting in the parking lot for like an hour waiting. They never unlocked the door. So I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated because they like recently called us saying we have your paperwork, but they don't unlock the door to let us in. And I'm just like, I want to drink something so bad besides just water. And so it was extremely frustrating. So, like I said, me and my dad waited for like an hour in the parking lot. Finally decided to go home. It was a big ordeal. And we made it home. And the other thing is that I'm supposed to have my blood drawn before Wednesday. And today is Friday. So I literally have Monday and Tuesday that I could go get my blood drawn. But like, it was just like so frustrating because like the people on the phone like made it sound like they were gonna be open and all that, but they wasn't, and I had to fast for that. So super frustrating long day. And then I went to town a few times today. We picked up Walmart groceries, me and my older brother did, so I went with him to do that because my dad had somewhere to go and my older brother had to go pick up groceries. My little brother was at school, so I decided to go with him because I was like, if I'm not getting my blood drawn today, might as well leave the house, right? So we get this huge Walmart order, come home, unload it all, get back home, unload the groceries. A couple hours later, go back to town with my dad. This is when all the blood draw stuff that didn't work out happened. Then we had to go all the way back home because we live in a different town than like most stores and stuff that we go to are in. And so it was just like this huge like thing of stress, and I was tired. I got up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, which might not be early for some people, but for me it's early, and then having to like fast for all of that.